track condition at Caulfield is good, the running rail in the true position. And Ben Asgari, good morning to you. I'm looking forward to seeing the likes of Redkirk Warrior and Special K Kementari line up in the Ore.
Yeah, thanks for having me on. It looks like a fantastic race. You mentioned those two, Kementari, Land of Plenty, Redkirk Warrior, the Flying Whispering Brook. It's a sensational field. Brave Smashes there, and I'm forgetting off the top of my head 5 or 6 other quality gallopers. It's a really good addition. Deep field. Looking forward to that. But a good program. We've got the preludes for the Blue Diamond as well. The Fillies edition in particular looks a really competitive race, which may even throw up the Blue Diamond favourite.
I have my index finger hovering over the mouse, waiting to pull the trigger on Kementari. Can you tell me whether I should do that or not?
Well, I just think he hasn't been missed in the early price, Kementari. So he's come up around the, in between the $3 to $4 range, $3.50, $3.60, $4 today. And if you do, then he starts becoming a more attractive betting proposition. I like him fresh. I love the first up run last preparation behind Pierrata. Probably should have won that one. I like him at 1,400 metres. I think 1,600 is probably a bridge too far, particularly in high-pressure races, as we saw behind Grunt last preparation. And 1,200, maybe a little sharp for him. So 1,400 fresh is perfect. He couldn't have trialled any better. But the way I see the race is I was very surprised Redkirk Warrior they were betting the price. They were around double figures. As much as actually $18, $19 earlier in the week, and he's firmed in. He was terrific first up. We know his class. And I wouldn't worry about the step up to 1,400 metres. He's a horse that earlier on in his career had no trouble stretching out to 2,000. So, with Redkirk Warrior, I do concede Kementari is probably the horse to beat.
You remember Redkirk Warrior from Hong Kong, and obviously they were keen to get him up over ground as a 4-year-old, but he's been super over the shorter trips in Australia. Race number 2, I note that you've got a runner that we need to consider strongly.
Yeah, I'm pretty keen on this filly, but she's going to be a nice filly in Zubo going forward. Now, I was working today at Mornington on her debut, and I said, well, I'm going to take you on because I think you're probably the best horse in the race. If you're going to be 3 pairs back on the fence, which isn't the place to be today. It wasn't the place to be. She was 3 pairs back the fence, and she was still too good. Then she went to Sandown at her second start. She settled last and ran home in the fastest last 600-metre sectional of the entire meeting, and also the fastest last 400-metre sectional of the entire meeting at only her second start. I think she's pretty smart. And you're getting sort of $5 plus today, I think, to find out. So at the price I'm with Zubo, the stablemate's the favourite. She's obviously race fit. She can make her own luck on the speed, and the distance potentially suits her a little better. But I just think going forward, Zubo is going to be the better filly. And at the price, I'm willing to take the risk that she can finish home over the top of them. I think she's pretty smart.
As you mentioned, the Blue Diamond preludes today. The prelude for the Colts and Geldings is the 5th. Have you spotted any value for us there?
Yeah, I think the Fillies is the better race with Catch Me, Brooklyn Hustle and a Theory. But because there's 3 of them, I think it's a hard punting proposition. I just want to see it. The Colts and Geldings, on the other hand, while it may not throw up the Blue Diamond winner, I do feel it's the better betting proposition today. And I liked Brazen Brando. I was surprised there was such a discrepancy in the market between him and the favourite I'm Immortal. He was just too far back last start behind I'm Immortal, Brazen Brando, and did reel off the fastest closing sectionals in the race. I think stepping up to 1,100 metres with that run under his belt, he can run a good race here at each way odds. And I'm just going to be having a little something at huge odds on Groot from the Kieran Maher stable. I was surprised they were betting sort of upwards of $20 about him based on his really nice jump out against his a pretty talented stablemate in Bella Rosa. So Brazen Brando, my main bet each way, but I'll have a little something on Groot each way as well.
James McDonald won't be riding at Warwick Farm, obviously is the ride on Kementari in the Group 1 CF Ore, and Ring a Ding Ding, who is now trained by Chris Waller in the 7th on the program. How do you assess Ring a Ding Ding amongst Social Spin, Dealmaker and the likes of Hawkshot for the 7th here, Ben?
Yeah, it's an interesting race. You've got some classier types sort of first or second up versus your horses that are fit and firing like Social Spin. I'm not sure Caulfield's the track for Ring a Ding Ding, and I just want to see him first up from a spell. I think he's got bigger targets further down his preparation. So I'm leaning the way of the race fit horses, and I didn't think there was anywhere near as much between Social Spin and Hawkshot as the market's suggesting. Social Spin does everything right, Hawkshot doesn't, so I think that's probably why he's favourite. But, he's getting near double figures about Hawkshot. He was really unlucky behind Helvorsen last start at Moonee Valley. That form held up with Helvorsen running really well behind Tin Hat last week. So I think at the price, on an each-way basis, I'm keen to play Hawkshot 1/3. And he needs to do everything right, but he's fit. He'll get a lovely run just in behind the pace. And at the price, I think he's a worthy gamble.
Outstanding. Ben Asgari, thanks for your time and thoughts this morning. He's the Racing.com analyst, Ben Asgari, and he's been a big friend to Punters Lounge Live viewers, throwing winners out left, right and centre. Here's a summary of his best bets. Race 2, number 9, Zubo. 5, Brazen Brando. Horse 6. Race 7, Hawkshot. Number 7, both each way. And then in the CF4, a play on Kementari and also a good each way bet on Red Kirk Warrior, who is double figures. That's race number 8. So James McDonald rides Kementari. Regan Bayliss will ride Red Kirk Warrior, and he is not far away, Regan Bayliss, from going to Hong Kong and taking up a 3-month riding contract.